Hey guys, this is Cobus. I know I normally never put lessons on this channel, and I've kind of really tried to keep the covers on this channel and really put the behind the scenes stuff and the lesson stuff on my second channel, youtube.com/Cobus. But the reason why I'm putting this lesson onto my main channel is because this is probably the question that I get the most. I'd say this is like one of the top 3 questions that people ask me is, what are you doing on your foot? Do you play triplets? Do you play doubles? What are you doing? And so the reason why I'm putting this lesson on the main channel is because I just want to address this question and show you guys exactly what I do. So I'll show you exactly what technique I use and how I use it. I'd just like to break it down and tell you guys about the 2 techniques that I use. The first technique is the slide technique. So this is the one that I've been playing for years. I stumbled onto this by absolute chance. I had no idea it existed. And then the other technique that I use, especially with regards to double bass stuff, is the heel toe. So they are 2 very different techniques. Actually, just before I even get to explaining them, I'll just show you the difference. What the slide technique looks like and sounds like is this. And then what the heel toe looks like is this. For like rock music, I really dig using the slide because I feel like I've got a ton of power in it. The unfortunate thing about it being louder is that then obviously it requires more muscle, you know, more like intensity. So it takes quite a lot longer actually to build up the muscle to be able to do the slide technique as loud and as fast as you want to. What's rad about the heel toe, on the other hand, is that the heel toe I feel like is like 70% technique, 30% muscle strength. It's all about technique for me almost. If you snap the technique of the heel toe and you know what it's like, and you realize that it really does not matter how big or small your foot is, or it does not matter whether or not you have a longboard, kick pedal, that doesn't matter at all. When you snap that and you kind of realize that how the technique works, then it requires, I'd say, minimal practice to get the muscle strength up so that you can do whatever the flip you want to do. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to play the slide technique, just the kick, no other voices. So this is the slide technique, and then the slide technique slowed way down. I'm actually just going to try and slow that down as slow as I can, kind of separate the 2 motions without the slow-mo, just kind of using my foot. Just to show you that the first note is where I actually kind of just tap the pedal with my toes and I lift my whole foot up, so this is the first note. And then with the second note, I lift my foot up. Actually, I don't lift it up as much as I just move it forward to get that second note. I just kind of push it into the pedal. So this is the first note, and here comes the second note. So now I'll just slow it down, kind of separate the 2 motions so you can see exactly how I put them together to get those 2 notes. So you'll see it looks a little kind of jittery and spastic even, and a little bit all over the place. But that's how I use the slide technique to get those 2 notes. But yeah, that's pretty much the slide technique. Cool, so now onto the heel toe technique. So to start off with, I'm just going to play the heel toe technique with my right foot as fast as I can and as controlled as I can, and then I'll do a double bass pattern as well using both feet. The basic motion of the heel toe is the following. You'll see I drop my foot on the pedal at a certain angle, and then I just roll it forward. So drop it on the pedal at a certain angle, and I just roll it forward. It's as simple as that. So I'm going to use it with one foot, and I'm going to do that, and then we're going to slow it way down so you can see exactly what the motion looks like. But please note on the angle that I'm dropping my foot down, because that's key. Like if you can find the right angle, that's all you need to snap when you want to learn the heel toe. Well, that's all I had to snap when I started learning this. You drop it on the pedal at the right angle, and you roll it forward. So this is the heel toe technique, and then slow it way down. And also a cool thing that you can see is just look at where my heel is. Like look where it is now. You can see that it's not even like further along than the base plate. Like it's kind of on the back of the pedal. So I can even move it way back and separate the two notes if I want to. And this is really important to snap because it doesn't have anything to do with shoe size. So I'll do the technique and I'll try and separate the two notes, and I'll show you that you can even do this when you move your foot back. So even if I had like a size 17 shoe, then it still would have worked to do the heel toe. So this is the heel toe technique, but with the two notes separated. So check how far back my foot is. Like it's way like back here. That's where my heel is right now. It's even like it's further away from the base plate than it was, and I'm still getting the two notes. So that's the motion of the heel toe. As you can see, it's incredibly simple. It's just getting that right angle and then rolling it forward. And obviously I replicate that exactly as closely as I can to what my right foot is doing on my left foot when I do double bass patterns. So those are the two techniques, the slide technique and the heel toe technique. I hope I didn't bore you guys. I just try to be as thorough as possible. I use both. Obviously, I like both, and I hope you understand kind of how both works. If you guys want to get more lessons like this, because I really enjoy filming lessons, then you can just click in the link in the description box. I actually recently filmed quite a lot more of these kind of lessons, so if you want to see them, they're free obviously. If you want to see them, then just click on the link in the description box. I didn't want to post them on the main channel because, you know, the trolls don't really like that. They just like less talking, more drumming. So I won't post that many more lessons on the main channel, but if you want to get access to more lessons, then just click the link in the description box. As always, thanks for the support. I really appreciate it. And if you guys could just like post video responses to this video of you using the heel toe technique and the slide technique. If you can, if you want to, I'd love to check some of those out, especially after you've checked out this lesson. So more lessons, link in the description box. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.